An aha moment sort of when I sort of looked at this online testing actually came by sort of when I wrote sort of the article together with Ronnie Kohavi at Microsoft. And he shared some examples with me, and the example was so powerful in the sense that it was about incrementalism. And let me kind of take a step back here and kind of explain to you sort of how we usually think about innovation. You know, when you talk about innovation in an executive setting, people often think about this being breakthroughs or disruptions and all these kinds of things. And incremental stuff is always looked down upon. You know, incremental stuff is something that incremental innovators do. Because there's always been this assumption that incremental innovations or incremental changes is associated with incremental outcomes or incremental sort of productivity changes or anything like that, right? But what caught my eye in this example when sort of Microsoft sort of talked about what looked like actually a fairly small change had a huge impact on their revenue. And this is what it's all about. Incremental innovation or incremental changes are no longer, in the digital world, are no longer about incremental outcomes. In fact, when you can scale things instantly to 10, 50, 100 million users, even things that are like a 1% improvement or a 1% change or 2 or 3% change can have a massive impact on your revenue. That's what it's all about now. And I think the rules of innovations are changing as a result of that. So now the game is not about, trying to disrupt everything. The game is now, perhaps we can win by doing a lot of incremental things, and the cumulative impact is just as large as if you made some disruptive changes to sort of your industry or to your company or whatever. And I think, executives need to pay attention to this. I refer to this as the experimentation organization. Turns out the tools have gotten so good, the platforms have gotten so good that there are no longer the constraints to experiments. In fact, now you can essentially do it for free. The constraint now, or the bottleneck sort of to doing it now, is the organization itself. It's the culture, it's the process, it's the way we manage. So the platform, having the right platform is really important. And there are essentially two ways you can go. Either you can build your own internal platform, or you can go to the outside and actually look at companies that have a lot of experience, build those platforms and make them available to you, where you can tap into the expertise of people who have been thinking about this a long time, the expertise of companies like Optimizely, who have been working with customers for a long time and took what they've learned and embedded that in the platform. So companies nowadays have choices, but it's really wonderful that they have this third-party choice available to them.